9 nails left. Christopher hadn't hesitated to help Maisie with her latest project. That's what good boyfriends do, he thought, especially when they have something to make up for, even if she didn't know why. 8 nails left. A competent carpenter, Christopher introduced Maisie to working with wood and shared his limited knowledge. It was enough to pique her interest in the craft, and what started as a way to spend more time with him became a true hobby. 7 nails left. In turn, Christopher watched Maisie surpass him over the years, tipping into decorative woodworking. She had an eye for art he knew he'd never grasp, but he was still useful for manual labor. So labor is what he provided. 6 nails left. The piece seemed simple. While he worked, Maisie offhandedly said it was a chest to hold some junk. Christopher nodded and was just happy to appear useful. He thought it seemed pretty big for junk, but kept this to himself to assuage the guilt she didn't know he had. 5 nails left. Christopher took a saw to the pine, keeping just enough of himself present to avoid losing a finger as his mind wandered. Maisie was preoccupied with picking out a wood stain. 4 nails left. Her name might have been Jenna, but Christopher wasn't sure anymore. By sunrise, she was gone, nothing more than a cutout from the night sky, a cheap favor from a trip with his friends. She faded, like the scratches she carved in his back. Gone now, somehow hidden from Maisie's sight until they disappeared. 3 nails left. Maisie approved of his work so far and gave a bit more instruction. 2 nails left. With a conclusive thwack of his hammer, Christopher took a step back to admire whatever it was he was building, his mind still not fully present while he gazed at the rectangle. Maisie stood over his shoulder and nodded, silent. 1 nail left. Struggling to breathe in still blackness, the panic made a home in his chest. He still couldn't figure out when Maisie knocked him out, or with what. He also didn't know how she could have moved his unconscious body. Unless one of the guys helped her out. Maybe Frank? Had to be. Frank. That fuck. It had to be. He was always jealous. He'd wanted her first. Always looked at her a little too long. And I bet that worm slithered right in with his secret. What a shit. I'll kill him. I'll kill him. No nails left. The bloodied raw edges of his fingertips dragged uselessly against the now grooved interior of the coffin. All he had managed was a small jagged hole that allowed dirt to trickle into his open mouth, the earth tasting cold and metallic, his breathless yelps hollow, silent to the cool night air 6 feet above him, where an autumn breeze rustled the drying leaves on the trees into a chorus of muffled laughter. No nails left.